Hello everyone, we're here to talk about why skin therapy wrinkle filler, which is the strongest hyaluronic with infinitely more in it than just hyaluronic on the market versus everything else. So number one is, why do you use skin therapy wrinkle filler? Number one is L-sodium hyaluronate, which is the chirally, chemically maximal strength, physician strength amount of hyaluronic. Now, everybody thinks hyaluronic is some magic wand. Hyaluronic basically just plumps up the epidermis of the skin. It helps reduce wrinkles. So what I did with my hyaluronic is, number one, I made it the strongest one on the market, physician strength, chirally correct. So the L-sodium hyaluronate is infinitely stronger than, any hyaluronic that you just see on the market, okay? Number one. Number two is what I included in there, because you have to treat the epidermis separately than you treat the dermis. The epidermis, hyaluronic only treats the epidermis. And so you want to plump up the epidermis. I see patients who have a good dermis, their skin is volumized, but the epidermis is wrinkled, it's basically metabolically it doesn't work, and so their skin doesn't look good, because that's what you see on the surface when people look at you is the epidermis. So what I put in there to stimulate the epidermis separately is growth factors. That what they do is they force the skin cells of the epidermis, which you have to treat separately, to talk to each other cell to cell, because cells of the epidermis, of the skin, of the body, of any organ system, but particularly in the skin, if they don't cooperate with each other, then they don't work together to make a better product. They don't work together to plump up the epidermis, to make the epidermis work at metabolically a youthful level. So beside sodium hyaluronate, L-sodium hyaluronate, chirally correct, chemically correct, maximal strength hyaluronate, I've put a lot more, every ingredient known to science at this point that stimulates the epidermis, because that's what the world sees first, is your epidermis. And to make it look as not wrinkled, to resist the breakdown and the inflammation of the sun, to keep it plumped up, to keep you from getting so many wrinkles and brown spots, to protect, to again slow down and turn back the clock, and to keep you looking as young as possible, and most importantly, to help prevent disease. So wrinkle filler is your strongest hyaluronic with infinitely more stimulation with the growth factors and the chemical messengers that are making the skin work more youthfully. So why this wrinkle filler and hyaluronic versus anything else on the market? And when you combine it with my serum and with the other products, it's all working synergistically, so everything works better together. Hope this helps understand why skin therapy versus everything else on the market. There are travel sizes. I'm a show me, don't tell me person. There are travel sizes on the market. On the website, you can try those so you can see for yourself. Thank you.